I'm going to check out what Great Huron Tattoos has been up to, because he told me to return in 2 weeks or so, and it's healing pretty well. Right now, it's at the phase where it's peeling, or sort of like the top layer of skin is slowly falling off. Looks like he's been doing quite a bit of work. We have some big pieces that he just did. I seen this one yesterday. Woody Woodpecker, or Mr. Horsepower. Thanks at Drywall by Reg, or Drywall by Reg. I'm not sure. Rock on. Julian did this one. The same artist that he's done my neck with the gorilla, the famous gorilla that everybody knows. And then he also did that head tattoo recently. And he's done that touch up now on my left hand, which I'm really hoping is setting in. And it looks like it's setting in. Now, it is cracked in some areas, and there is some areas that I know it's not going to probably set in. It needs a touch up still. But I'm really hoping that generally, though, it sets in quite well. I tried a new method with my tattoo this time, and I tried not to. Usually, I misunderstood sort of the tattoo care instructions for a really long time, even my neck and things. And even though my neck turned out really well, they say to go home and wash it or whatever with soap after a while, which I never did with this one. I never put this one in water or with soap at all. When I took a shower, I only have been showering with a shower handle. What is this? This isn't shower handle. Shower handle. No, not a shower handle, but one of these here. A detachable shower head. And I haven't, I've tried very much so not to get my my tattoo wet at all, and I didn't put soap on it at all. I used to go in the shower after 24 to 48 hours and let the hot water run across it, let water in general run across it, and put soap on it. But my ink kept falling out on my hand, especially. All my other tattoos are quite bright, and the color is great and everything. It's just I wanted to see, there must be some reason why I think I was doing it wrong. So I did a sort of a dry healing method on this one, but I also did a slight amount of lotion, but not nearly as much as I used to. Now I would consider that gooping it on, what I used to do. Even though I used to damp it dry with either a paper towel or whatnot, I don't put that much on. I just barely put any on, and I slowly apply it, and it soaks right in. And this is kind of like what my tattoo is, how it's healing on my head right now. So it's not as big as this one. This is a vast piece, but it's sort of looking like that at the top a little bit with the gray or with the black or whatever. So that one's healing quite well, and I'm really hoping the hand heals quite well. It looks like it is. There's some areas here, and you can tell like it is healing a lot differently. And there's some areas you can see that the black really set into my hand. And quite possibly I will show that. You know, I do Gamecaster too, where well, you probably don't know it as Gamecaster, but I also do webcam, but this one I didn't pop up my webcam, unfortunately. So, but I can tell you that, yeah, that black is really setting in right here, but there is some areas. I've had it before where I had it touched up and it all completely fell out. Now, I think there is an area where he put the dark red. He didn't go as deep because that area you have to go a little bit deeper, and it's really hard to really get deep in that area because you have that bone right there. But I know that you can get in there. It's an area where you need to make that area bleed. But it looks like he got the M with the bubble quite well. But I know for sure it's going to need another touch up. So hopefully when I go back in 2 weeks when it's fully healed, we can figure something out. Or whatever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever day that he's available, because he's doing a lot of work. And I want to get some more tattoos, but I'm in no rush. I can wait my turn. I live right down the street. So I can just relax and wait my turn, but I'm sure next month the summer rush will start to subside, and he might have some time to do some more work with me. But I know that they do tattoos they used to do tattoos all year round. So hopefully it starts to get, hopefully this year, it can be like that again. Or at least into August, September, and November. I know, no, that's right. He does tattoos. Usually he gets a lot of, or any tattoo artist, but I'm talking about Julian more specifically also. They get a lot in the summer, and then they start to get more too in the fall, because people like to get Halloween tattoos. And that's a sort of one that I wanted for a while, was a Halloween tattoo. So I'd probably be at his shop also, not just next month, but also during Halloween. I want to get a Halloween tattoo. Here's some really cool ones. The shop near me, which is the Great Huron, they have lots of these ready to go. It's known as Tattoo Flash. He has custom flash as well as flash wherever he's obtained it. And but you can also, which I might have to do for Halloween, even though because he's got some flash in his shop that I've seen, it's of a chess piece. And some people are saying not to do it, some people are. I really want this chess piece he has. It's a traditional chess piece. I think it's custom. And it is a pawn. And I want to get that on my head. About to the opposite area, sort of the tattoo that I got on my head recently, the diamond. I want it sort of on my left hairline, up, sort of on my forehead to the far left, right before my hairline. And it has this red here behind it. Kind of like this, but this is a knight. It's not a knight, it's a pawn. And I thought that was a cool tattoo because they try to use me as a pawn, or they have used me as sort of a pawn. This one's kind of cool. Maybe my friend Justin would like that one. It's a pawn with a helmet on it. So that one doesn't really fit me because it has that military helmet. I've never wore a military helmet, but it's kind of similar to this one, but black shading and whatnot with the red around it, but the red's in a different situation than that one. So that one was interesting. So I might go for that one. And then for Halloween, I'm not sure. It wouldn't be something big like that, I know that. Because I already have an idea for my left forearm and I need to go to Toronto to, or maybe Julian could do it too, but this specific person in Toronto at, what was it called? Queen and Sherborne Tattoo at Art of Torture Tattoo. They have, the artist there has a custom drawing for a cross. Here's next door. They have this church. I remember walking past here. I never went inside, but I have been to Art of Torture. They're the ones that did that one I have on my left arm, the Bahamas one. Sorry. Or not the Bahamas one. It's a I think it was the Vegas. I was calling it the Palms or whatever. It's a palm tree with 3 pyramids and some clouds and whatnot. And they're the only ones with this specific cross tattoo that I want. So the Halloween tattoo will have to be a small one. Quite small. I'm not sure where I would put it. I like this one, the Grim Reaper. The pumpkin. I like pumpkins. I might be able to get the pumpkin. Who knows? Look at this girl's legs here with all these Halloween tattoos. Not all of them are Halloween, but you have this pumpkin on her knee that looks really good. You have some cards and whatnot. You'd have to ask her exactly what those ones mean. This one's almost like a sugar skull. I've always wanted a sugar skull. Oh, you have sort of a plague doctor. Justin Trudeau should get this one here. The plague doctor. You have Freddy versus Jason. Jason's coming out of his eye and his mouth. Look at this one here. Halloween tattoos, yada yada. It is a candy. Look at these finger tats. I have 2 finger tats. They need touched up, especially the one on the right. The ink fell right out of it. It had, not all of it, but yeah, it had a lot of ink fall out of it. The color. So I'm starting to grasp the color now and all that. I think it was because I was just putting too much. I don't think no, he went deep enough, but I don't think he went all the way deep enough though. You got to go so deep on the hands and the fingers, especially where there's bone or whatever. I don't know if you have to go deep or whatever, but it doesn't look like he went deep enough or whatever. It looks spotty, the purple. And he was pretty spotty also on my my revolver tattoo that has some orange in it. He was pretty spotty. And but I had that touched up where he touched up the orange and made it less spotty. Now you also have to watch jealousy with the tattoo artists, especially when you're a man. And they tend to either rip you off financially or they tend to screw you over with the actual work of the tattoo. And that's happened a few times in my life. I like this piece of candy here. So I'm going to go ahead and save that on my drive. So I went ahead and saved that on my drive. But I like that other one that was up here too. And like I said, he might already have his own flash. These ones he's got to sit down and draw them out, which could be annoying to him. Let me open that one in a new tab, and I'll save it for later. What are these ones? This is like sort of old style traditional, retro traditional, which I think they still do. Some people might like it in this style here to go with. It's sort of like a Russian traditional, this one here. I've seen some Russian people with this one. And or I haven't seen them, but it reminds me of Russia, of certain characters. And look at this one here. You have the cauldron. She's getting heated up in the cauldron or whatever. Is that how they used to take baths? Hot baths in the cauldron? I'm not sure. Very nice machine here or whatever. And, you know, like I said, I don't really know what I'm talking about. It could be, I'm just learning, but it could be the fact that I was putting on too much lotion, and also the fact that I was showering and getting water on it. And I don't think you're supposed to get water on it at all and wash it at all. You're supposed to let that ink like soak into the wound pretty much, and then it heals, and you just put a slight amount of some sort of lotion on it, and then that very top layer kind of just dwindles off, and then you have that remaining tattoo in your skin. But I'm so lucky, my neck turned out all right. I guess it could have been brighter, but it's fairly bright. And but I definitely need a lot of tattoo work. I want to get this owl finished. I have it saved on my PC, but let's see if I can pick it up. This one, that's going to cost me around $300 or better. I have it saved, but it needs colored in, and then it needs some other work done to it around it. Actually, it might be even more than 300. It might even have, or it might even be close to maybe $400, maybe, no, about $385 worth of work to do on that. Maybe 300. If he's really nice, I think he would do it for 300 to 400 for that color, and then that additional, it's got some more lines to do and a lot more color and everything. I can't find it here, but I do have it saved. It's on my PC. I always like these ones. These eagles. And I was thinking about getting a chest tattoo. Oh, I used to want this one. So maybe that would be a good idea for a chest tattoo. I know that what's his name? Conor McGregor. He has what's he have on it? I think he has a gorilla. Or something. I believe it's a gorilla. I have a gorilla on my neck, but he's got a chest tattoo gorilla. So I definitely wouldn't want to do this one, but maybe one on my left side here, on the left side of my chest. Quite possibly this one here on the left or right side. It would have to be actually on the, well, it could be on either or. So I probably, I don't know if I would get the full chest. He's already did that one. He's one of the most famous ones with that full chest. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the full chest. I kind of want to, but I might just do the left side with this or something like this, the soaring eagle. And then I'd have to figure out from there. Anyways, I think that was enough tattoo research. Looking at different possible pieces. I've done that before, and I have a lot saved. Now it just comes down to, it doesn't just come down to the money. It's two factors, the money as well as, well, actually more than that. You have also how much pain can you take? Not just that one moment, but maybe you've gotten some ink recently and you just can't fathom taking any more pain. And that's happened to me also. But now I'm ready to take more pain. The head tattoo didn't even feel like it hurt at all. And the hand tattoo was brutal. But the arms aren't that bad at all. And I have the arms. But the chest, I could see myself, but my chest is a little bit different. It's sort of fatty. So, but my chest isn't. But near the bottom, it starts to get a little fatty. So you have to be in a certain position where your fat isn't, where my fat isn't sort of pressed up. I'd have to be like sort of, you would have to do it me sitting up, standing up, either sitting up or possibly, no, you could do it even me laying down. Actually, sitting up might not be that good because it pushes my man boobs up or whatever. And then it gets those ugly, fat, disgusting, like, lines or whatever. And they're not proper lines or whatever. Let's see. The last tattoo I got to do before the lockdown. This is a really nice, delicate hand to wrist. He's got a lot of individual dotting there and whatnot, and these very intricate stems and the leaves and everything. That's a pretty nice one. But now that we are at step 3 of the lockdown, he is tattooing again, and I was lucky enough to fit in to get some work on my hand, as well as that head tattoo. And they used to be known as Steel and Ink, and Steel and Ink is still around, but he's changed to Great Huron. It must have been quite a while ago, but they earned the award of Local Business of the Week. Is it Saugeen Shores Realtor that awards people that title? It might be, or it might just be the town of Saugeen, or the township, or the collaborative township of, or the collaborative area. And I don't know exactly the term, but I think it's sort of a they call it Saugeen Shores. It's the general area here, yeah. It's the collaboration of Southampton, Port Elgin, as well as some other areas. And I think even up to here, I think this one's termed as Saugeen Reserve area or something. I'm not sure. Saugeen Shores is a town in Bruce County, Ontario, Canada, formed in 1998. On January 30th, 1998, the provincial government amalgamated the towns of Southampton and Port Elgin together with Saugeen Township to form the town of Port Elgin, Saugeen, Southampton. And Port Elgin's got fairly big. As you see here, there's a Holiday Inn Express, which looks very nice. And so there is places to stay if you come to visit or are doing any activity in the area, or any wide range of things. There's so many things to do in Saugeen Shores. Not just tattoos. There is a lot of physical things, physical activities, as well as they have some pretty cool, what I call them, festivals during certain periods of the year. They have a farmer's market that usually starts around fall, I believe. I don't know the exact date on the tippy top of my head right now. But there is this farmer's market, and there might be ones open right now. See, there's a lot of different farmers markets. You got Smith's Apples and Farm Market. You have Highbury Farms. But then you also have this other one where they do it downtown. It might be on now, who knows? 2021 Farmers Market application form now available. So looks like you can get your applications in to have a I'm sure they have a wide range of options of different spotting and things like that you can do for that farmers market, for tents and other things like that. Oh, it looks like, yes, the market is open in some areas. Oh, yes, it looks like it is open. in to a certain degree. I haven't been down there, but I wanted to get a video vlog at least one day, but I had no idea it was already open. And I was thinking it wasn't until fall. But I know that maybe, I don't know, who knows? If I miss it, I might have to do it next year. If I didn't, I know I might be able to catch up with I'm not sure if they're doing it this year, but they do a pumpkin fest as well. And that is something to look forward to in our local community here in Port Elgin. And I believe a lot of people travel from all different areas to come to these festivals. It's right on the water here on the Lake Huron, but they close off a certain aspect of the downtown core to have this festival, and then there's a wide variety of attractions and other buildings and things that are used for many different activities and things like here you can see Bruce Power Way Off. They are going to have a live webcast on Saturday, October 3rd. And I believe this is annually, so it changes annually. Port Elgin Rotary Pumpkin Pie Sale is sold out. Pumpkin Dance 2020. You can check out the pumpkin dance from last year. That's right, they did still hold it. I think they did that virtual Pumpkin Fest last year. But I want to do a vlog in person. Or I don't have to show myself necessarily. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But sometimes I show other people or the attractions or even my own family enjoying the things that are there to be enjoyed. Volunteering and COVID-19. Becoming an event volunteer. So you can volunteer and be a part of the Pumpkin Fest that way as well. Now I really need to do some more research on that farmer's market. Hopefully it's open next month. It might not be. I might have missed it, but it looked like, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure if it's a pre-application for, it said 2021, but I think it might be coming to an end soon, and that might be an application for next year. I'm not sure. So I'd have to really look at it. I am liking this fan page. So I know this one is coming up, and I am capable of knowing when it's coming up. Because I have to know it's, some people think I'm a superhero in regards to the videos, and they get mad if I miss their part. But no, I'm just a normal person, just like anybody, and I have to know ahead of time, and I have to be ready and have a nice rest and all that, just like anybody else would, to be able to do those videos. We got all different, oh, see, look at this. People come from all around to compete in these produce competitions. Bushel gourd. You got the winner, I'm not sure which year, it must have been last or the year before. Joseph Griffin, Springwater, Ontario. 249-pound gourd. Mangle Wurzel, I'm not sure what that is. What is a Mangle Wurzel, or whatever that, however you would pronounce that? It looks like it is some sort of beet. It's a beet. Anyways, it's a beet, a cultivated root vegetable. That's a fairly big one, 50 pounds. This isn't the same picture. I don't think this is Joseph, or who was it? Sorry. Uh, Chris Lyons, or Leons, or whatever it is. 60 pounds, sorry. I'm off just a bit, but that's how big they can generally get. So that's pretty cool. Squash, watermelon, rutabaga, field pumpkin, and many others. So that would be cool to see. Tomatoes, 6-pound tomato. Sunflower. So that's one of the cool things in Port Elgin, but that's not all. I mean, there's that rail trail, and that goes all the way through Port Elgin, Southampton, and others. And you can ride your bicycle on that rail trail, and you can also walk. It's 8 kilometers in distance. It has a lot of amenities. I live right on the rail trail. It has benches, bike racks, dog waste stations, parking if you want to park your vehicle and go for the walk on the trail. There's picnic tables if you want to sit down and have a picnic. Drinking water fountains if you become dehydrated or parched and you need to get a drink. Bike racks, like I said, sorry. Bike repair station. I live right by that one, and there is an issue with the bike repair station right now. I haven't reported it, but here I am reporting it if you ever watch this video. For some reason, I don't know if it was just us, but it was having an issue with the air pump and filling my mother's bicycle tire. Electricity. So if you have an e-bike, well, actually, I don't think they allow e-bikes on there. Technically, I believe they do let bicycles. Okay, but actually, I think I'm wrong there too. I don't think they like any motorized vehicles on there. But those e-bikes are technically a motorized vehicle because it's an electric motor that powers that. But I think they might allow e-bikes on there as well. As long as you're not zooming by anybody and you're going like around the same speed or whatever, which you should be as the bicycles, but I may be wrong there. But I have seen people ride bicycles on there, so I don't see why there would be an issue with some e-bikes. Washroom year-round. Yeah, there is a washroom where you can, maybe there's more than one. I only know of one. I haven't walked or been down the entire rail trail. I would need an e-bike. I'm quite to the point where I would need the assisted electric bicycle. But I would even need the bigger one like I had before, not the one I had, not the ones that are designed similar to a bicycle, the ones that are similarly designed to a moped with the larger seat. Dog friendly, you can bring your pets, such as a dog. I think they want more dogs, but I'm sure you could walk your cat if your cat was a walkable cat. Gardens and shade structure. In case the sun is just a bit too hot, there is shade, so you don't have to. So if you are susceptible to heat stroke or anything, they have water, they have shade, and so that's another amenity. And I know the people that live here year round really enjoy that one, and they also maintain that one pretty well. What other ones can I think of that they have here? In Port Elgin, other amenities, cool things. It's considered a vacation town or city. A lot of people come here for vacation. They have their summer properties, and as well as there's people that have their winter properties here, but it is advertised sort of as a vacation town. You have that trail, like I said. You have lots of restaurants and things for some sort of nightlife, a lot more than many other towns. And you do have more hotels than that Holiday Inn. You also have the Super 8, which has an indoor pool and jacuzzi. Paradise Inn. Aunt Mabel's. I tried some. My mom brought me some takeout, carry out in a container. I think it was some leftovers from her meal. It was really good. I want to try them, and they have a hotel right beside. That reminds me of a place I've been, I'm not going to mention, but in Kentucky. And actually there was a place in Bonita Springs, Florida that was much like this I've been to, where they have the hotel with the restaurant. And Aunt Mabel's looks pretty good. I haven't been there yet to eat. But I have been to Boston Pizza. My auntie took me to Boston Pizza for my birthday, and she just wanted to go another time. And she never asked me to film. So if she would have asked me to film, I quite possibly would have did a vlog in there. But those are more of a thing I do just generally by myself because there's a permissionary basis you have to do, and she hasn't given me explicit consent or let me know exactly that she wants to do videos, and then they try sometimes to do this thing where they act like they wanted to do the videos, but they don't ask me, hey Tom, let's do a video, or hey Tom, start filming, or whatever. So usually it's I did a online delivery order of Boston Pizza and did a slight vlog of that, and it was pretty successful, and it's doing all right. And sometimes, like I said, I try not to be intrusive, so I try to only vlog my own activities while I'm at these events. Or sometimes, believe it or not, there's characters and things that, or people that don't mind being in the videos, especially when they're out and about or at these special events. And those people tend to get into my videos. So that looks pretty cool. There's so many different restaurants actually in Port Elgin and Southampton as well. What else do we have? I've never seen this shot here in real life. I'm not sure where that is, but that is a very beautiful shot. You have this ridge here, and this river here. There's an outdoor skate park. You have a splash pad. Band shell concerts. That would be something interesting for me. Southampton Market. I've been in there. Great Amish furniture in there. I actually have some furniture in mind that I have always wanted in there, but I would never go in there and do a vlog until I'm ready to actually purchase something. I tend not to do those ones. Usually I'm always, if I'm doing a video, I'm spending money. And but don't think I'm rich either. I spent years and years saving to get this, to do this, and then I go in, and then I might film while I make my purchase and yada yada, and then it ends up being a community style video anyway, and then I take along with me something. But there's some nice stuff. You don't have to get a table. Their tables, you know, are quite expensive, but they still have some great prices, and the quality is spectacular. I was looking at some of the smaller pieces such as these, and there's some other stuff that is affordable. But these tables, these are quite expensive tables, and now I have to remind you, they are all handmade by people. I believe it is a Amish furniture company that supplies this market with this furniture. Mennonite furniture. And I always loved the Mennonites, you know, and my father did too. Back in Tennessee, my dad, I lived there for 1 year. My dad still resides in Tennessee. We used to go to the Mennonite markets, and we basically were Mennonites, but we weren't at the same time because I always loved computers and things. My dad wanted me to be an Amish child, but I just wouldn't do it. And but I like what they do and what they produce, and you know, I even consider Amish or Mennonite women to be quite attractive, and I secretly have wanted to marry an Amish or Mennonite woman my whole life. Some items being tools, linens, Mennonite furniture, paintings and prints, candles, and even accessories and supplies for the family pet. I bought a few things over there, actually. It's been stolen since by some thieves, some very bad individuals, but I had a cool sign that said man cave. I might be able to pull it up. I know it's on YouTube somewhere. It's replaceable, but I can't believe there's such thieves that would take your life for this $20 sign or whatever it was that I purchased at the Southampton flea market. And it's in, I think it might be in this giveaway video where I gave away a lot of things. Where is it? It's on YouTube. Here it is here. This was a few years back. This is the sign here. I bought that at the Southampton Market. Here's my Daymac e-bike that's been so far stolen, and I am trying to recover it. And I am pressing charges for the theft of that e-bike. So we see here, Man Cave. Yeah, that's where I bought that specific sign. It cost around, I can't remember, was it 20 or was it 15? I'll show you. I also had that specific PlayStation 4 stolen and my Guitar Hero stolen, as well as this Logitech Harmony remote stolen, and that is a fairly expensive remote. They're around $250 on Amazon. I worked my whole life for this stuff, and it was stolen, and that's unacceptable. Here's my drone that was stolen. I bought that on eBay. Oh, my electric Hamilton Beach can opener was also stolen, as well as my Coca-Cola brand vending machine that I bought on eBay that was also stolen. Anyways, back to the attractions. I don't want to go, when I see the Mennonite furniture, it reminds me of when I was a victim of crime, and that's something that it's been unbelievable. Okay, I got them to pay for my surgeries thus far from the armed robbery, and now I need my compensation for my lost property, as well as the emotional and physical damages to my human body that they've inflicted. But back to positivity. Oh, you got the Family Eye Care. I went there recently. They did a great, fantastic, amazing job. Carey Optical. Okay, Dr. I can't remember her name at this exact point, but she was a great doctor. She did the full test. It was a slight bit expensive. They don't do the free test. I had to pay. And my insurance covered most of, or not most of, my health card. Actually, I believe my health card had covered the test, but she tried to charge me $65, but luckily I'm a natural born citizen here in Canada, and my health card, which I have fully up to date, had covered that cost of the eye exam. And then I got my prescription, my new prescription glasses. As you may have seen, Ralph Lauren, and they are really nice. I'm not wearing them right now. I'm wearing my older ones at home right now because they are still good. They're a little bit more blurry than the other ones, but they help me see still, and they're still great glasses. The ones I have on now are the Armani Exchanges. I got those in Brampton, Ontario, Canada at Lens Crafters, and they sent me an email recently to do my triannual checkup, but I had already went to Carey Optical, and I'm more than happy. And the lady provided me, it wasn't the doctor, but they have several representatives and things and other positions that work at Carey Optical. Here she is here. That's the doctor. And she helped me with my eye exam, and they went the full way. Her name is Dr. Sandra Chu, or yeah, I believe it's Dr. Sandra Chu, and she did a very good job. Same with Rhonda, and I'm more than happy.